Okay, hi everyone. I'm Johannes Vuorinen, co-founder of FrogMind and co-creator of Badland. And during the next 25 minutes, I'm going to share you what we have done after the launch success on App Store. So pretty much I'm going to tell you what we have done during the last 12 months. Before that, I was talking in GDC Europe in Cologne last August about the pre-launch. I'm going to really quickly recap that. And then I'm going to go to the actual post-launch strategies, what we did to keep steady download curve and get those spikes, download spikes. And then finally, I'm going to tell you about our other mobile platform experiences, such as what was our approach to Google Play and Amazon App Store and so on. Okay, so FrogMind was founded 2012 by me and Juhana Myllys. We were two ex-Redlunx developers. We're based in Helsinki, Finland, and our goal was to make this game Badland and make it like the coolest touch-based game there is, by keeping things simple, without publishers, without investors, just the two of us, and staying 100% independent. And we didn't have any previous game company experience of our own. We didn't have any press contacts. We didn't have Apple contact or something before we started, and we didn't have any marketing experience. But what we did have was, of course, lots of game development experience, lots of indie spirit, and we have an awesome game development community in Finland, so we got lots of tips from fellow Finnish indie devs. And we had a strong belief that good games will sell enough without a marketing budget, but with our own indie marketing. So we launched the game on announced the game on June 2012, and kept showing art. We started our blog, talk about things, showed the first screenshots, and finally in October we showed the first gameplay video, which was a very scary moment, because this was the first time we showed the game live running, and how the gameplay looks and how the game looks. And this ended up with lots of great articles in Touch Arcade, Edge, and so on. And next day we got email from Apple that they are interested, so we were of course super happy. And then we entered some competitions. We ended up even winning in Game Connection Europe a few prizes. We kept showing new video, new trailers, getting new articles, more screenshots, more video, and finally the launch last year's April, and it ended up being the editor's choice in App Store, which was super awesome. That was the best possible featuring you can get from App Store. So this is where I stopped last time. So now I'm going to continue from this. So with that promotion, we got 100,000 downloads for $3.99. And then after the promotion ended, the download curve went quickly down. So it looked like this. So this is actual data from App Annie. So basically the highest day was the third day. So that was the weekend, 15,000 downloads per day. And then as you can see, like this is the first month, so pretty quickly it went to somewhere around 1,000 downloads per day. But still, of course, we were two guys. This was a major success for us, and we were super happy that we can continue making games. So we definitely got enough revenue. So mission was accomplished in that way, and people loved the game, which was, of course, awesome. So now we were facing this problem that what should we do now? We only had the plan to make the game and nothing else. And then we had kind of like the three options. We either keep developing the current game with updates, start developing a sequel, Badland 2, or start developing a totally new game. Okay, you may ask why didn't we do all the options at once? Well, as I said, we were only 2 guys with no previous game company experience, so even hiring 1 employee felt kind of challenging and risky. We haven't hired anyone ever, and we don't know how to manage people and do that stuff. That was totally new to us. And of course there was this feeling that as we saw the download curve, that what if it goes to 0? What if like the launch week success was it and then nothing? So it felt too risky. So we decided to stay two guys still, and our decision was to keep developing Badland. Why? Because we love the game, we love the world of Badland. We had so many ideas still left that we didn't have time to implement to the launch version. And we wanted everyone to be able to play it, not just the iPhone and iPad users. So we wanted to port it to other platforms. And we wanted to see how big we can get this game and this franchise. So this meant updates. Updates, monthly updates. We quickly made a plan for monthly updates. And we also had designed the game to be easily to add new content to it. So it was pretty easy to add new content. So the impact of updates. Well, this is one graph from September. So pretty nice spike. And another one from a bit bigger update from December or late November. So they definitely helped to get more people to download the game. And why the spikes? Well, of course, we got new featurings in App Store. That's the main reason for the spikes. But also because existing players return to play the game again. They are probably talking to their friends, so we get viral users also. And of course some media exposure from the news sites. Another thing we have done is price drop campaigns. So we are $4 games, so we can do -50 or -75, which results in more spikes. So there's one example from June for downloads. So from like 1,500 to 8,000. But of course, when the price is lower, in this case it's -50. But for revenue, it's still a spike also for that. So price drop campaigns seem to work. And the funny thing is that they seem to work automatically. So there are so many apps there that track app discounts. So you don't have to do anything. Just put the discount there and you see the spike. But of course, media exposure is also nice, but it works without that. Then we had the free week campaign, part of the App Store 5 years promotion, which resulted in Uber spike. We received 7 million downloads during that week. And here's how it looks. So it's like pretty much 0 downloads before the free week and 0 downloads after that. So the scale is from 0 to 2 million. So the highest day was 1.9 million downloads, which is crazy. And when we zoom in, you can see that almost no effect for the paid downloads after that. So I know there are many of those free app of the week apps or something that tell you that, hey, there's a huge effect after the free week campaign. But at least for us, this didn't seem to happen. But why would we do this? Well, of course, it was huge exposure for the game. We didn't have any in-app purchases, so being free means actually being free. So this kind of like just cost us money because we didn't get the paid downloads. But yeah, we got so many new opportunities to explore, which was great. And it was really great to see that those 7 million new users enjoyed the game also. So we realized that, okay, we need help. We cannot do this anymore, just the two of us. So answering emails suddenly took a major portion of our times, which isn't a good thing. Although like business opportunities are great. So we wanted to explore those business opportunities. So we ended up hiring our first guy who started in early autumn last year, and he concentrated on especially on the business opportunities and not on the actual development. So that freed us to do the development again. Okay, then let's go to our other platform experiences. So, well, Badland was made fully on an Objective-C engine on top of an Objective-C engine, so Cocos 2D iPhone. And we decided to do that because we wanted to concentrate only on iOS and see if it's a good game on iOS, then we can worry later about porting it to other platforms. So since it was a success, I needed to port the game from Cocos 2D iPhone to Cocos 2D X. It was a pretty painful process during the summer, but finally it was done, and the game was able to exist in other platforms too. So the question then was, like, which new platforms first? Should we stay only on mobile, or should we go to consoles or desktop? So yeah, we used this pretty basic prioritizing simple principle. So we ordered our opportunities based on opportunity divided by amount of work. And the result was this: BlackBerry, Google Play, Amazon App Store, Humble Bundle, Windows Phone, and the next ones are still to be announced. So, okay, you asked this. What the hell? Okay. The reason is the first one, so they supported us already before iOS launch, so that's the main reason. Also, it was rather easy to port because there are only a few devices, and in that way it's similar to iOS. And well, it was identical port, so with the same business model, with the same features as on iOS. So it was kind of like a good first port before Android. But yeah, the market isn't pretty big, so total downloads are like 7,000 at the moment. Although we were top grossing during the launch, like in top 3 or something, if I remember correctly. Okay, Android. What's next? So, of course, the question was that how on earth can we be sure that the game runs on every 4,000 plus devices, or even more? I don't know actually how many there are. And we cannot, especially when we're a small company. So we decided to use an external QA company, which had about 100 devices, and figured out that, well, if it runs on those devices, it pretty much should work on most of the devices that are important. And because in Google Play you can instantly update the game without any kind of reviews from Google, so it's super easy to react to bugs with new builds. So we of course checked the user reviews and quickly updated the game, especially on launch. I think we updated the game 3 times in the first week after the launch. Okay, so how about the business model? We spent some time exploring or researching the Google Play Store, and didn't see so many good examples of paid games, especially compared to iOS, because the download numbers are public in Google Play, so it's easy to see. So, and it seems that users seem to be used to getting their games for free. And maybe they're forced to. Maybe they don't have credit cards or something. But we wanted those users to be able to play the game. We wanted everyone to be able to play. So we decided that, hey, let's convert the game to free somehow. So the next question was this. Should it be fully free to play or as an unlockable demo? We did some more researching and saw that most free games seem to be nowadays fully free to play. So we figured out that maybe users are used to fully free to play and not paywalls. So we decided to go for full free to play. But of course, changing premium game to full free to play is super hard without ruining the game experience. So our solution was pretty simple for Google Play. So we have video ads between levels for those who don't want to spend or cannot spend money. And then we have this unlocked premium version. So we do not have whales in that sense. So it's kind of this hybrid solution. So Google Play numbers launched in late November 2013. 6 million downloads so far. We are really happy about that. And like average revenue per user, $5. $5, not $5. I wish it would be $5. 5 cents. And 30% from in-app purchases and rest from video ads. And those two, Every Play Game and Sandhead Colony, has worked best for us. I recommend those if you're doing video ads. Okay, quickly after Google Play, Amazon App Store. It was launched week after Google Play. We tried to use ads there also, but we didn't see good results. So we implemented this kind of a timer that you can play it like 15 minutes per session or something, and then you have to wait unless you unlock the premium version. And there, 130,000 downloads. A bit better average revenue per user because it's only from in-app purchases, but the download number is much, much more lower than Google Play for us. Then the other Android stores, Humble Bundle just ended yesterday. It's perfect for a premium game, so we are really satisfied with that. Samsung apps launching soon. No idea what's going to happen there. China, we have a special China version coming through a publisher. We got super many different publishers reaching to us from China, and it was super hard to find the correct one or the best one. But let's see how that goes. I'm happy to share that info when it has launched. So it should be launching in 2 weeks or something. And then there are, of course, those other Asian countries and Yandex and Android consoles and whatever. Lots of different Android stores, which we are still not live at least. Okay, Windows Phone. That's coming in 1 or 2 months. We just announced it. The main reason was that we want everyone to be able to play the game, not just the Android guys, not just the iOS guys, but also those Windows Phone guys. And we got lots of requests from players. But also we got some support from Microsoft, which helped to make the decision. Okay, figures, total downloads. App Store is still leading for us because of that free week, 7 million downloads during that week. In total, we have almost 50 million downloads at the moment. And this is median downloads per day. So this does not have the free week for the App Store. So of course, App Store version is paid. and Google Play version is free, so most of our downloads are nowadays coming in Google Play. Total revenue, App Store leading, because it was launched on last April, and the Google Play version was launched this December. So App Store definitely still the main source for revenue. And on daily basis, it's still the major one for us. So this is average revenue per day. So mostly App Store and Google Play. Okay, so what's next then for us? So we still want to do updates. We have still ideas left, which we want to bring to the game. So we're definitely going to do that. Taking Badland outside mobile would be nice. Like it looks pretty awesome on bigger screens, on TV screens, for example. And of course, new games would be nice. But yeah, we're now 6 people. We're not 2 anymore. So we're able to actually do more things at once at the moment. So it's super cool. So it's not anymore that scary to hire people, and it actually helps. So hiring awesome people helps a lot, and it has been great. And still, we have the same goal. So let's make Badland as big as we can, and see where we can go with it. Cool. So, any questions? Thanks.
I have a question.
Where are you?
To your right.
Okay.
Hey. So, seeing as the average revenue per user was pretty low on Android, do you still feel like it was worth it to do that sort of hybrid approach, or do you think you would do that again, of trying to get ad revenue as well as give them incentive to just buy the game?
Yeah, I think we made the correct choice. I mean, instead of doing the premium version, that was the question. So, because as I said, we did some research on Google Play and saw some indie games that have been released on Google Play, and because the download numbers are public, or well, not the exact numbers, but almost, and we kind of got the feeling that they are not doing too great, and we wanted more people to be able to play the game, and there are those countries and people without credit cards, especially on Google Play. So that's why we went free. And we are, I know the average revenue per user is pretty low, but we're still satisfied, I would say.
That's good. Thanks.
Well, thank you for the presentation. Very interesting.
Next one over here.
The question about piracy in the China region. Do you have it? So do you expect some lower piracy than you launched the game in China?
Do we what?
The piracy.
Piracy?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we are launching it on China also as a free version, so I don't see that as a problem at all. Yeah, we have had lots of piracy problems for the premium version. There are lots of downloads from China that are not coming from the actual app store. It's coming from some fake app store. But yeah, I guess there's no premium market on China, so that's why we are free also in the China version.
So it sounds like you did 0 advertising on your own. It was all based on feature and reviews.
Sorry, can you repeat?
You did no advertising yourself, it sounds like, from your slides?
Yeah, we didn't. For you mean the Google Play version?
Either version.
For iOS?
Yeah.
Not like paid user acquisition, or we didn't have any money to do that.
Did you do like banner ads or any cross promotion or anything?
No. It was mostly because of the huge App Store promotion and App Store featurings.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay, I think that was the last question. Okay. So I'll stay here, so you can come and ask.
All right. Thanks. We have a 15-minute coffee break. Yeah, sorry. Oh, man, sorry about that. Who was your mentor?